story here with you. Okay, so if you guys remember, I was the one who broke this story first. The story of the East London Orange Grove school teacher who has been trafficking teenage girls. I was the one who broke this story first. I was the whistleblower for the story. Well, the online whistleblower. I'm not the official whistleblower, but I'm the online whistleblower. I'm the one that made sure this story is publicized. I'm the one who made sure this story is trending, right? And now, because of that, 1,000 other people online are now jumping on the bandwagon, pretending that they care. This is what I don't like about social media. All these people are pretending that they care. Each and every one of them is pretending that they care, okay? So everybody is now talking about this lady who everyone knew this woman is trafficking teenage girls. Everybody knew. This was not a secret. Everybody knew the house that she was working under. Everybody knew the house that she was doing. People are strange, man. But anyway, listen, I want you guys to watch this. This woman appeared in court. She was denied bail. Or I think they said they're going to postpone her bail hearing because of some reason. People are weird. Everybody's now jumping on the bandwagon. Even the ANC Women's League. I'm going to show you just now, guys. I'm going to show you. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you. Okay, so these ANC Women's League people are pretending that they care. These ANC Women's League are pretending that they care. They are marching outside the courthouse, the magistrate court in East London, right? They are saying, I have no idea what they are marching for, actually. I have no idea what they are marching for. I don't know whether they are supporting this woman. I don't know. But remember, I'm the one who told you that the ANC is involved in this. I was the first one to say that. Okay, I was the first one to say that. The ANC is involved. And now the Women's League is coming out to say that, I have no idea what these people are saying, but all I know is they are fake. This is their friend. Okay? This is their friend. The lady that was involved in trafficking teenage girls is one of their friends. It's one of them. Right? She's an ANC member. Trafficking teenage girls, this is a fact. So I'm not sure whether they are supporting her outside the magistrate court or they are pretending that they are condemning her, because she was exposed as being a part of the ANC. So now I think the ANC is now coming out to say, oh no, we don't like what she did. Guys, there's so much fakeness going on in South Africa. There's so much fakeness going on. I was the one who broke the story first. I was the one who said, there's a woman here sex trafficking little kids and nobody's talking about it. It was me. I was the one who saying, hey, why is nobody talking about this? And then 3 days later, now everyone cares all of a sudden, right? It's Monday morning. She's appearing outside the court. Now everyone cares all of a sudden. I was the one who said this last week. Okay, so you guys need to watch this as well. Just watch this.
Vuyokazi Ghana is a staunch Christian. She is a teacher by day. And by night, she allegedly runs a brothel that targets young girls as young as 15 years and traffics them to older men. But how is this even possible? On Wednesday, Vuyokazi was arrested in full view of her learners and her colleagues at her school. This is her story. Welcome back to True Crime with me, Julia. On this channel, we cover true crime stories that have happened in South Africa and have shocked the nation. Today's story is exactly that. It's a breaking news story, very well covered in the media, and heartbreakingly shocking. Please note that the story is based on allegation and nothing has been proven yet. As I said, it's a breaking news story and a lot of information is preliminary. So do your own research and let's talk about this in the comments. Let us get into it.
Yes, when I go, in the foot.
In every classroom, you expect to find safety, learning, and trust. But what happens when the very person entrusted to protect young minds becomes their predator? Vuyokazi Ghana stands accused of being at the center of a human trafficking and prostitution ring that preyed on young women and teenage girls from some of the poorest communities in the Eastern Cape. In this episode, we are diving into the investigation that exposed her double life, the victim's harrowing ordeal, and the community outrage that followed. By all accounts, Vuyokazi lived an ordinary life, a respected teacher at a school in Orange Grove in the East London. To her colleagues, she was a professional and very disciplined. To her students, she was strict but fair. But behind closed doors, another world existed. One where young women were being sold, rented, and exploited, allegedly. So according to the Hawks, their serious organized crime investigation states that the operation began as early as September 2023. Rumors started circulating in the former Transkei region about a woman from East London who was offering jobs and accommodation to young girls seeking opportunities.
Because these victims, their ages are ranging from 15 up to 21, and they are coming from different parts of the province. More particularly, they target the former Transkei because most of them, of the victims, they are poor. The teacher now, she has got a house in East London, and then that house is only used for prostitution.
The girls came from Umbu, Mthatha, and Nqileni. These are towns known for their poverty, unemployment, and limited opportunities. They were told that they'd find work in East London, maybe as housekeepers, shop assistants, or receptionists. Instead, when they arrived at Vuyokazi's home in East London, they were handed short dresses, high heels, and instructions. The charge sheet reveals that upon arrival, older girls living in the house already would tell the newcomers what to wear, where to stand at night, and how to attract clients. Vuyokazi provided the clothing, but on credit, and each girl was told she'd need to pay rent for her room, between 250 and 300 rand a night. If the girl in question didn't make enough, she'd be evicted without mercy. Vuyokazi's East London home became a revolving door of exploitation. Each night, cars pulled up and men came in and went. The girls, many teenagers, were forced into prostitution, and the accused allegedly collected their earnings directly, sometimes in cash, sometimes via bank transfers. And according to investigators, Vuyokazi was making profit of every act of abuse that happened under her roof, a respected educator by day and an alleged criminal profiteer by night. In October 2025, after a long-year investigation, the Hawks in East London from their Serious Organised Crime Unit moved in. A warrant of arrest was issued. On 15 October, during the day, Vuyokazi was arrested at her workplace, a school in East London, shocking colleagues and learners alike.
We have arrested a teacher. It's a female. She is now in incarceration. We are going to process her for human trafficking, sexual or exploitation, keeping a brothel, because these victims, their ages are ranging from 15 up to 21, and they are coming from different parts of the province.
She was charged with human trafficking, sexual exploitation, and operating a brothel. When she appeared in court on 16 October, she hid her face beneath a hat and a mask, refusing to let the media take her photo. But the magistrate ruled that this case was in the public interest and that the story should be told, and that's why we are telling it.
Okay, this is...
The East London Magistrate Court was packed. Among those attending were fellow teachers, family members, and the ANC Women's League, who made their stance very clear: no bail for Vuyokazi. Provincial Chairperson Zininzi Mtinyazani expressed the anger felt by many, calling the allegations an embarrassment and betrayal of womanhood.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. You know, remember, guys, I was the first one to tell you all prostitution is sex trafficking. All prostitution is sex trafficking. All prostitution is sex trafficking. Whether it's slave queens, sex trafficking other girls, or it's school teachers, sex trafficking teenage girls, all prostitution has something to do with sex trafficking. I told you, I've been saying this since day one. When there are girls in the street, when you see sex workers in the street, most of them have been sex trafficked. Most of them have been pressured into that situation. You'd find that 70% to 80% of them are there because a friend convinced her to do that. The friend is getting paid by some Nigerian or some ANC person to convince other girls. Listen to me, guys. I've already done the research on this. For every one slay queen that you see on the internet, for every one slay queen, there are hundreds of girls who have been hurt and raped. I'm just going to say it. I don't care if YouTube blocks this thing. I don't care anymore. For every one slay queen, for every big slay queen who drives a nice car on the internet, for every slay queen that you see, that slay queen drives that nice car because she's been sex trafficking other young girls, including girls in her family. How many times have young girls came out to say this person sex trafficked me, that person forced me to enter into something, that person, this influencer, introduced me to some ANC old man, this influencer introduced me to some foreigner, this influencer. How many times? How many times must these things happen? I told you. And now, when it's trending on the internet, everybody pretends to care. Everybody pretends that, oh yeah, we didn't know. Everybody knew. The reason why the Hawks got involved is because the SAPS couldn't do anything or didn't want to do anything because the ANC is involved. And now the Women's League is coming out because everybody knows it has something to do with the ANC. So now the Women's League is coming out to say, oh no, we don't like this. Protect our young girls. Listen, the Women's League, the ANC doesn't give a damn about children. Okay. The ANC doesn't give a damn about protecting our kids and protecting our streets. Okay. The SAPS has proved that. The SAPS has proved that the government does not give a damn about protecting anyone. Okay, because they are the criminals. The SAPS knows they are the criminals. The SAPS knows the ANC is the criminals. The foreigners are the criminals. They know that. They're not stupid. Guys, listen to me. When I'm the president of this country, I'm bringing the electric chair back. Remember what I said. This is happening.
That's enough, Sergeant.
This is happening. This is happening. The electric chair is coming back.
Again. enough, Sergeant. Again. Again. That's enough, Sergeant. Again. Again.
When I am the president of South Africa, this is coming back. This is coming back. This is coming back. When I'm the president of this country, this is coming back. Okay, guys, I'll see you again. Cheers.